Hey everyone, Brett here, and today we're going to be doing a total color and cut transformation using the Dennis Bernard color out system, taking this red brown with about an inch of regrowth of a natural level 6 into a gorgeous beige blonde. So let's go ahead, let's get into this. So with the color out system here, we're going to be using 1 part to 1 part of each of part 1 and part 2. So here we're going to be doing 1 ounce of part 1. 1 ounce of part 2. We're going to mix these up really well by shaking it together. And I pre-clarified my client here with a little bit of warmer water, just enough to where she's still comfortable. And I completely saturated and put a cap on her and let that process for 20 minutes. And here we about lifted a nice couple shades up, so we're going to do another session to see how much more we can lift. She's been doing this dark color for a little over a year now. And we got to budge up just a little bit more. Alright, so my next step after this is to go ahead and get her rough dried. You can already see how much color we got out of her. So we're going to do an off scalp application. So with my 2 ounces of lightener, I'm going to be adding 1/8 of an ounce of Fourplex, or 0.1 ounces. And then I'm going to be adding 17 drops of my TCA. This is to help speed up my color process and really keep that hair moisturized. And then my off-scalp application, I'm going to be using just a little bit more of my Fourplex as well, because we're also going to be mixing everything together to make sure we get all of that saturated. I'm going to be using Stop the Burn as well to make sure that our scalp is completely protected. And just as the previous application, we're going to be adding TCA in here as well. This is to keep the moisture in and also to speed up that color process so we can match our ends that we're processing. So this was about after a half an hour of processing with a processing cap on. And this is going to be our beige color. This is going to be my cream demi. So I have my 4-bond in here. I do have my Stop the Burn because we are putting this on the scalp. And then of course my TCA to drive that color in there. In about 10 minutes with a cap to let the TCA process with her body heat, we now have full coverage. After her cut, we simply styled her with the 4-bond leave-in spray and the PCS spray to help eliminate residual peroxides. And look at this gorgeous beige. I am so happy that we got this done in one sitting, and I cannot thank Dennis Bernard enough for the color out system.